What's going on, man? Another video, which means I have more free picks for you. And in today's video, I have 3 free picks in the MLB and 3 free picks in the WNBA. So 6 total picks like I normally do. I'm super confident in every single one of them. And all I ask before we jump straight into the video is number 1, go down, hit that like button. Let's get this video to 50 likes. It's free to do, and it helps me out a ton. And while you're down there, you might as well subscribe as well so you don't miss any videos just like this going forward. Liking it and subbing are both free, so go do that. And now we can jump straight into the video. And the first thing that we have to talk about is the Discord that you see on the screen right here, because it is completely free to join. All you have to do is go down, hit the first link in the pinned comment or the first link in the description, hit join, and you're in. It really is that simple. And what you're going to get out of joining is 2 different things. The first thing that you're going to get is every single pick that I put down every single day for completely free. You don't have to do anything. You don't have to pay anything. You get in here, you get my picks for completely free. They're going to get sent straight to you with the unit size to put on it next to them. And you can see right here in the wins channel, we got wins on wins on wins on wins. I could scroll up forever and ever and ever. Whatever you want to bet on, you can come in here, you can tell my plays, and you can bet on it, and you will get wins just like everybody else in here. So you're going to want to get in here, especially since the second best thing about this Discord is I've been helping a ton of people get funded on a platform called Player Profit. All Player Profit is, you can see right here, just like this, it's a sports book that actually funds you to place the bets. So if you go click the second link down below, where it's going to take you, not this page, this is my tracking page. I've tracked every single bet that I placed since the beginning of 2025, so you know I'm profitable. But the page is going to take you to, if you're trying to go to Player Profit, like I said, it's going to be linked second, but in the description and in the comments. It's going to take you to this page right here, and you can choose whichever bankroll you want. You can choose anything from $1,000 all the way up to $100,000. All you have to pay is a small upfront fee, and then you have to pass 2 challenge phases. And how you pass them is you have to run the account up 20% without it going down 15%. And if you do that in phase 1 and phase 2, then you'll actually get access to whichever bankroll you bought. So if you bought a 50K bankroll, once you pass phase 1 and phase 2, you'll get funded, and you can bet anywhere from $500 to $2,500 per play on the 50K. On the 100K, you can bet anywhere from $1,000 to $5,000 per play. It really is one of the best opportunities, and the greatest thing about it is even if you get funded and you go in there and you use their money, even if you lose every single cent, you don't have to pay any of it back. You pass these 2 challenge phases, you get funded, and even if you lose the money, you don't have to pay it back. So it's no risk to you. And by the way, if you go get yourself an account, use code BBETS because you're going to get 10% off any account. So it's going to make it even cheaper for you. It's going to make it an even better deal, even better opportunity. And that's why I've been telling all my followers to get in Player Profit. And the best thing about all of it is if you want to make sure that you can get funded, all you have to do to pass phase 1 and phase 2 super easily is join my Discord and tell the plays that I send out every day. I've gotten 6 accounts funded. I know what I'm doing. So all you have to do is go get yourself a bankroll, tell my plays in the Discord that you can get in for completely free, and you will get funded. I promise you it's worth it. There's no reason why you shouldn't be using Player Profit. So go join the Discord and get Player Profit. Both are linked down below. And now I can get into my picks for today, with the first pick being over in the MLB. And we're going to be taking Jacob Wilson here to go over 1.5 total bases. You're getting this at plus money, which is the first reason why I like it. And you can see right here, he's over in 3 of his last 5, 8 of his last 10, averaging 2.4 per game, which is just ridiculous. And he's also over in 14 of his last 20, averaging 2.5 per game, which is obviously well above this 1.5 mark. So the hit rate is really, really good. But my favorite part about this is he's going to be playing the Astros, and the Astros are going to be pitching a guy that I'm about to show you. And you're going to see why I like this so much. They're going to be pitching Jason Alexander. He has not had a ton of success. You can see right here his ERA is 18. Obviously, it's a small sample size, but with him coming up from the AAA to play in the majors, he's not going to have a ton of success, and we already saw that in his one outing in the MLB. So I think he's going to come in. I think he's going to give Jacob Wilson a ton of opportunities to hit the baseball, and as long as that's the case, he should cruise over this mark with ease. So that's my first pick. Now for my second pick, we're going to be taking Jackie Young over in the WNBA to go under 4.5 assists. She's under this mark in 4 of her last 5, 8 of her last 10, and 14 of her last 20, only averaging 3.65 per game, which is exactly what you want to see. And then to top that off, she's going to be playing a team that she is under this mark against in 3 straight games. And as you can see right here, they allow the 3rd least amount of assists in the entire WNBA. So this is a perfect matchup for her to go under. And then on top of that, she really hasn't gone over this mark much at all in her last 5, 10, or 20. Or in 2025, she's played 10 games and she's under in 8 of them, only averaging 3.2. So everything here is pointing towards the under, and that's why I'm locking this in all day long. I think we have a lot of value here. I think we have an edge. So go lock this one in before the odds change or the line moves, because I wouldn't be surprised if it does. Jackie Young under 4.5 assists. Now for my third pick and my second pick in the MLB, we're going to be taking Manny Machado to go over 1.5 hits, runs, and RBIs. He's over this mark in 3 of his last 5, averaging 3.4 per game. He's over in 8 of his last 10, averaging 3.4 per game still. Then he's also over in 16 of his last 20, averaging 3 per game, which is just absolutely ridiculous. So the hit rate is perfect. It's exactly what we're looking for. And then to go on top of that, the Padres are going to be facing off against the Dodgers. And the Dodgers are going to be pitching Matt Sawyer, who has over a 5 ERA on the season, a 1.38 whip. And as you can see right here, he allowed 9 runs on 13 hits in just 4 innings in his last outing. So this is a guy that hasn't had a ton of success, and I think he's going to come in against the Padres, and that's going to continue, especially against a guy like Manny Machado, who's going to come out there ready to hit the baseball. He's gone over this mark a ton for a reason, and with him about to play a guy that's been struggling all year long, I don't think it's going to be a problem at all for him to go over this mark, so that's why I like it so much. So that's my third pick. Now for my fourth pick, we're going to be taking Gabby Williams to go over 21.5 PRA. She's over this mark in 4 of her last 5, 7 of her last 10, and then 14 of her last 20, averaging 22.8 per game, which is pretty well above this 21.5 mark. And then to top that off, in 2025 alone, she's over in 7 of 11. And head-to-head against this team, she is over in back-to-back games, averaging 26.5 against them, and that's obviously exactly what you want to see. So head-to-head's really good, 2025 is really good, the hit rate in general is good, and as you can see up here in the top right, they allow the 10th most points, the 5th most rebounds, and the 9th most assists in the WNBA. So this is a really good matchup for her to go over in general, but she also has proven head-to-head that she can go over as well, and that's why I think this pick is a no-brainer. Once again, I think we have an edge here. I think she's going to crush this over, and that's why I'm locking this in all day long. So that's my fourth pick, and now real quick, before I give you my last 2 picks of the video, my 5th and my 6th that I like the best, I do want to remind you once again to number 1, go down and hit the first link and join the Discord so you can get all of my picks every single day for completely free. And then on top of that, while you're at it, you might as well get yourself a player profit account as well. There's no risk to it. You pay the upfront fee, you pass the 2 challenge phases, and you can start making thousands of dollars every single month, not even using your own money. So there's zero risk to it, because even if you lose it, you don't got to pay the money back. And if you use my code BBETS, you're going to get yourself 10% off, and that's why Player Profit is so valuable. So get Player Profit, get yourself a bankroll, and go get in the Discord. I promise you it's worth it. And now we can get on to my 5th and my 6th pick, with my 5th pick being Stanton, who obviously hasn't played a game this season, but I'm going to be taking him to go over 1.5 hits, runs, and RBIs because I like the matchup, and I think we're getting really good value on it, and I think it's worth taking us over here. He's over in 4 of the last 5 games that he played. He's over in 8 of the last 10. Then he's also over in 14 of the last 20. He's crushed this mark we all know when he plays and when he's healthy, he crushes this mark. But to go on top of that, he's going to be facing a pitcher. Let's find the Yankees game. Oh, there it is right there. And he's going to be playing the Angels. And the Angels are going to be pitching Kyle Hendricks. He's a 35-year-old pitcher, and this season he hasn't had a ton of success. He's 4-6 on the year for a reason. He has over a 5 ERA, which is obviously below average, and he has a whip of 1.32. So I think he's going to come out here. He's going to give Stanton a ton of opportunities. And even though Stanton hasn't played in a while, I do think he'll be able to go over this mark. And with it being at plus money, I see no reason why we shouldn't take this. We're getting great value with a great matchup, and that's why I'm locking this in. So that's my 5th pick. And now we can move on to my last pick of the video, which is going to be Angel Reese to go under 3.5 assists. She's under this mark in 4 of her last 5, 7 of her last 10, and 17 of her last 20, only averaging 2.7 per game. So the hit rate, once again, is outstanding. But to go on top of that, against this team that she's playing against, she is under this mark in 3 straight games, only averaging 2.33 per game, which obviously isn't very close to this mark at all. And that's why I think this is going to cash. They also allow the 5th least amount of assists in the WNBA, which is towards the top of the pack. And like I said, she's under in every single game against them with a good hit rate on top of it. So I see no reason why this shouldn't cash out. I think it's going to take the under. Angel Reese, 3.5 assists. Those are my 6 picks. I like them all a ton. And until next time, let's all go print some money.